All right, ready to dive into some fresh sounds.
Oh, yeah. Always ready for that.
Today we're checking out Shards, brand new single.
Shards, huh?
It's called Elevator, and we've got, let's see, a press release about the single.
Okay.
And a music review to dig into.
Nice.
So get ready for a sonic ride right through the ups and downs of life, musically speaking.
I like it.
Let's get into it. So the press release tells us Shards is, 29 years old, singer-songwriter.
Okay.
And producer from Naples, Italy.
Wow, triple threat.
I know, right? Total control over their sound.
That's so important, especially these days. It lets an artist like Shards really stay true to their vision.
For sure. Now, they mentioned George Michael as an influence, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, sure.
I definitely hear that kind of emotional depth.
Yeah, definitely. That timeless quality in his music, for sure.
All right, so the song itself, Elevator. Dropped January 17th, 2025. So imagine you're riding an elevator with your mom, right? And she's giving you that classic life advice. Expect ups and downs.
Oh, I know that advice.
Right. That's like the whole metaphor behind this song.
Gotcha.
So before we go too deep, let's take a quick listen to that intro.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Wow. I am digging those synths. Like, they're kind of hypnotic.
Right.
But then you've got this like driving beat.
Yeah.
So it's like energetic, but also kind of ambient.
Interesting.
It's cool. What do you think?
I'm feeling it. Yeah. No, it's like you said, the anticipation when you step into an elevator, you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
But you're also like suspended in this weird in-between space. And I was just looking at the music review here. They actually use the word ethereal.
Oh, perfect.
To describe the synths, which I think fits so well.
Yeah. And those drums keep it grounded, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's funny, like that awkward moment when you're crammed in an elevator with someone who just ate like a tuna sandwich or something.
Oh, man.
Ugh. Like, it feels like those moments last way longer.
I know. So
than the actual ride,
Oh, yeah. It's weird how those little things can, like, trigger such big feelings.
Right. It's true. Maybe that's part of what Shards is trying to do with Elevator, right? Make us think about these everyday things.
Yeah.
In like a new way. But honestly, I am just hooked on these synths.
They're pretty cool. The reviewer also mentioned that sort of hypnotic quality. They called it like immersive calmness, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely something unique going on. It reminds me of like driving late at night.
Yeah.
On a road trip and the world outside just disappears.
Yeah.
You just focus on the rhythm of the road.
I get that.
It's that same kind of mesmerizing feeling.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, like you can just like get lost in it,
Totally. And the vocals are a big part of that too. The press release calls them passionate and textured, which I think is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, what about the vocals like really stood out to you?
Well, I mean, aside from the emotion, right?
Yeah.
It's how Shards uses dynamics, I think, that really impressed me. Like, 1 minute they're hitting these high notes.
Right.
And then they pull back. Oh, no, whispering. It really sucks you in.
Yeah.
It's like they're controlling your emotional journey.
I totally felt that. It's like you're riding the elevator with someone who's going through it, you know?
Yeah.
And you just can't help but feel it too.
Right.
The review mentions backup vocals that create a harmonious warmth.
Oh.
But it's like, it's so much more than just backup.
Oh, for sure.
What do you think?
I mean, those harmonies aren't just background, right?
Right.
They add this whole other like dimension to the sound, like painting, adding layers to a canvas.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like you're in that crowded elevator and everyone's pretending they're not listening to the person. On the phone, having this like super loud personal conversation.
Oh my God, yes. Right.
We're all trapped in this tiny space together.
Yeah.
Sharing this weird moment, but like trying to act like you're not.
I love that analogy.
It's so true. And musically, like that translates so well. It's like those harmonies they're all those other people.
Right.
In the elevator.
Right. Yeah.
With their own stories, their own ups and downs.
Yeah, for sure.
And when those voices blend, it's almost like spiritual. The review mentions clarity of the production.
Yeah.
And I agree, like every single sound is just so crisp, So defined. You can hear every layer, every little shift.
It's impressive. Like each sound has its own space,
Yeah.
But it all just works together. The review said the vocal interplay complements the instrumentation beautifully.
Yes.
Which, I mean, spot on. It's like the vocals and the instruments are like talking to each other.
Yeah. Like feeding off each other's energy.
Totally.
That's funny. When I first listened to Elevator, I was just drawn to those synths.
Right.
But like, now that we've really broken it down, I'm realizing it's the vocals that really drive that like emotional core.
Absolutely. Like they're the elevator car taking us through those different feelings.
Oh, nice.
And the music is the world passing by outside,
I like that. I'm noticing the reviewer describes the song as rewarding when approached with attention and a receptive heart. I feel like that's a fancy way of saying you got to really listen to get it.
Yeah, it is a little flowery, isn't it?
Right. What do you think?
I think it's more than just like passive listening, It's about being present with the music, letting go of all the distractions, and just letting the sound take you over.
So let's talk lyrics. The press release mentions Shards' mom giving them this advice. While riding an elevator.
Okay.
Throughout your life, you'll encounter many highs and lows.
Basic but true.
Right.
Yeah.
And it feels like that's like the seed of Elevator.
An inspiration.
Yeah, exactly. And they go on to say that the song explores the human challenge of conquering insecurities while aiming to reach one's fullest potential.
Deep.
Right. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. What do you think?
It's something we can all relate to, I think. We all have those dreams, those aspirations. But often it's our own like self-doubt that holds us back. Like we're standing on the ground floor, looking up at that penthouse suite,
right?
But we're too scared to press the button.
Maybe that's why that elevator metaphor is so powerful, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about like the physical journey,
right?
But the emotional one.
Exactly. Overcoming those inner obstacles, reaching for something more.
And it's about finding the courage to just like step into the unknown,
right?
Even if it means a few bumps along the way.
Yeah.
So we talked music, we talked vocals, lyrics, but what about the overall feel of the song?
It's definitely got like its own vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's introspective, but also uplifting.
Yes.
Melancholy, but hopeful.
It's like acknowledging the struggles, but also like reminding you that there's beauty in the journey.
The reviewer actually called it a testament to the power of introspection and sonic exploration, which I thought was an interesting way to put it.
It is.
It's like Shards is, inviting us to go on this journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
And the music's our guide.
And what a journey it is. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty inspired right now.
Me too.
This has been like a real eye-opener.
Yeah, I think Shards is definitely one to watch.
I think so too. Well, if you want to experience Elevator for yourself, you can find a link in the episode description. Give it a listen and tell us what you think. What songs make you think about life's journey?
Yeah, share them with us on social media.
We always love new musical discoveries.
Always.
This deep dive was powered by Delaxy, helping you explore the world of knowledge.
By one episode at a time.
Until next time, keep diving.
Happy listening.